Mr. Smith, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, please go ahead.
Thank you for inviting me in this program. You know, talking of environmental security is not a subject to be discussed about. It's about living a life with sense. That what sense we have for this planet. Because we are not taking this planet as a part of ourselves. We are, mankind is doing all kind of bullshit that they can do to this planet. Whatever they want as a selfish being they are taking from this planet, and whatever residue or whatever waste they create, they just leave it up here. There is a balance that we have to maintain in this planet, because when we start to live this life sensibly, then ultimately we will get to realize that this planet is a part of ourselves, our own body. You see, whatever bullshit you do to this planet, ultimately it hits you back with a great force. Even a small, tiny, invisible virus, you see how much chaos it created for everyone, that people, entire mankind, got locked in the houses. So this is the way, a slight change in the environment impacts our lives. So we should be sincerely respecting it, like a mother. We call Mother Earth has given us birth, and if it has given us birth, this is our great responsibility that we should be taking care of it also. You know, there is a recent example. What happened in this Chimoli incident? You see the glacial meltdown in which there was a man. His name was Vikram. I was just reading in news. He said, I kept on cutting the trees for life. His entire life, he kept on cutting the trees. And ultimately, a tree saved his life. He hugged the tree. He kept on hugging the tree while the water was flowing. And ultimately, his life got saved. And he was crying while narrating this incident. He was crying in the news. I saw, and I felt so much mesmerized that this is the way, no matter whatever crap we do to this planet, we do to this Mother Earth, ultimately, like a mother, Earth supports us back. Earth embraces us back. And if the planet is showing the compassion towards our life, then this is also our duty and responsibility that we should also be doing the same for the planet. Moreover, yesterday I posted a thing on Facebook. If you see, I posted, why should we be drinking water with lota instead of drinking with glass? I mentioned there, in a lota, water stays in its natural form. The way we drop water from a height, it takes a form of a drop, and which is slightly spherical, which is the most natural form of water drop. And when we are drinking water, we are, like some kind of balancing the entire energy the water has in the lota. So, like ultimately, whatever what is natural, when we accept it for our body, it gives a very good result. And when we try to modify the things the way we want it, ultimately we are deteriorating it in some way. Like for example, when we are drinking water from different sources, it impacts the body in a different way. It imbalances the energy cycle of the body in a different way. So these are tiny examples through which we see that how compassionate this nature is for sustaining life. And yeah, life, we are talking about sustaining life, but we opt to surround ourselves with the dead. We opt to surround ourselves with the dead buildings. We are born here in this planet, and ultimately we have to die here, and we have to get dissolved in all that was. And what we are doing right now is we are deteriorating all the things that is supplied to us by the nature, by just creating our structures. And ultimately, nature hits back. This is what we see. Moreover, there are issues that we see nowadays, like how a man should be living in this present scenario. A man should be living like Shiva. How sensibly you see he is holding the river on the top of his body. How sensibly he is holding the wildlife on his neck. How sensibly he is holding the ashes of the dead, means the memories and everything of the dead on his entire body. And how sensibly he is also taking care of the bull. So when a man get to realize that I have the divine qualities, I am born for a divine purpose, then ultimately the result will be the man will start taking care of the things that are supplied from the nature, the way Shiva is doing it. So we should be making Shiva our idol, and we should be and we should be living a life like him, sensibly handling everything, sensibly taking care of everything. So with this message, I'm just ending up my speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sumit. It was a great talk. And up next, we have Mr. Shrikant. Please